Hey guys, what's going on? I hope you're all doing well. Welcome back to episode 63 of CCO Complete Client Overview. Today I'm going to be taking a look at the Shoreline client and, to be more specific, the 1.0 beta release for Minecraft 1.21.1. This is another powerful anarchy client built for 2b2t and Crystal PvP. All the versions of this client were leaked and are now public, but the release that this video is based on is not public and only available to beta users. Before we load this client up to look at what it has to offer, I want to take a quick break and quickly shout out the legends that are my YouTube members. These videos take a lot of time to make and honestly wouldn't be possible without the legends that are on screen now. So thanks guys, and let's get into the video. Long-time viewers may remember Cosmos or Momentum, powerful, free, open-source clients made for 2b2t and Crystal PvP back when all of the popular servers were on Minecraft 1.12.2. Well, Shoreline comes from the same creator, let's call him Linus. I was told that originally Shoreline started as an update for the Momentum client, but when 2b2t and all of the popular servers started updating to newer versions, the Momentum update was ported over to Minecraft 1.20. It was given a new name, and this is how the Shoreline client was born. Shoreline actually started out as an open source project, but after working on it for a while, Linus got bored of anarchy in general and took a break from playing and working on the client. 2 years later he returned to the scene and once again started working on Shoreline. But this time he decided he was going to make it closed source and got a friend to work on some client security, with the goal being to eventually sell the client. At some point one of the devs that was working on Shoreline left the project or was kicked out. I'm not exactly sure what happened, but this dev then decided to sell the codebase to the Maya client devs. This forced Linus and the other devs to release the 1.0 source code to the public, and this is why there are free public versions of this client floating around. I was told that some of the features from this 1.0 leak actually ended up in well-known popular clients, and Linus told me that this version, while a little outdated and hard to configure, is actually still really good for Crystal PvP on 2b2t. I don't usually cover the future of clients in my CCO videos, but we will make an exception for Shoreline. I was told that Shoreline has been completely rewritten with a brand new and cleaner base. This newer version will be known as Shoreline 2.0. This newer version will start out supporting Minecraft 1.21.4, and I was told it would be given to a few selected beta testers over the next few weeks. 2.0 will include new features, new renders, and possibly a built-in ping bypass for higher ping players. When the client is ready to be sold, it will retail for $25 US, while beta access I believe is currently being sold for $200 US. Anyways, that's all I will say on 2.0 for now. I will definitely make a video on the newer version when I can get my hands on it, but for now let's go back to the latest 1.0 beta release. After the client was leaked, a few jar files were created and they got shared around. There is even a jar file listed in the public Shoreline Discord server, but Linus says that he did not build this jar file himself, so I asked him to build me an official file and got permission to host it on my website. That should make this the most official and potentially the safest way to download the client. It's all linked down below for anyone that is interested. To install the client, add the jar file, the Fabric API and the Baritone API to your mods folder. These are all required for the client to load. Then launch a new Fabric instance for Minecraft 1.21.1 and you should be good to go. Everything needed is linked down below in the description. Now that we have the client up and running, let's take a look at a few of the client's offered utility and render related modules, starting with No Slow. This module allows you to eat without slowing down. It also offers settings for soul sand, cobwebs and other items that usually slow you down. It also offers a few different bypasses for the NCP anti-cheat, along with grim support for servers like 2b2t. Scaffold. This module places blocks below your feet, allowing you to bridge or build up quicker than what is usually possible. The module again offers a few settings and grim anti-cheat bypasses. Crystal Model. This is a render module that gives you full control over how end crystals are rendered. You can remove the bounce and or change the spin speed or even the crystal size. This looks really cool and can be combined with other render modules like Chams or ESP. Chams. This module allows you to render selected entities through walls with different colors or fill options. It looks and works well, but it does not offer any shader settings, though this is by design. Shaders. This is a render module that lets you add glow and other cool effects to certain entities. I actually like that it is separated from Chams or ESP, as this gives you more choice on how it can be used, and this lets you create some really cool visuals. Shoreline offers a lot of useful utility modules. It includes baritone integration and is honestly a sick anarchy client. The offered visual modules are also very clean, and the client feels well optimized. It's not laggy at all, and it's genuinely an awesome client and a great free alternative for servers like 2b2t.org. Before we move on to the combat modules, I want to quickly shout out this video's sponsor, allminecraft.net. That's right, I'm sponsoring my own video. Looking online, there are a lot of awesome, well-known and widely used content platforms for Minecraft mods, like CurseForge or Modrinth. But these large platforms completely ban anything related to Minecraft anarchy or hacking. The sites that do cover anarchy content are usually super slow or ugly, and they usually have stolen content or even include unsafe files, along with a lot of annoying ads. Most of these sites clearly care more about ad revenue rather than the content that they are providing, and that's exactly why I started working on allminecraft.net. Our website is fast, informative, and covers everything from texture packs to in-depth guides to everything you need to know about a hack client. We also have no annoying ads and plan to keep it this way. We actively moderate our posts to ensure that they are safe, informative, and accurate. We also add warning labels where they are needed and only allow trusted users to upload files directly. My goal is to create a good-looking, easy-to-use, and informative hub for all Minecraft content that is banned on other bigger platforms. I have linked allminecraft.net at the top of the video's description, so please go check it out. Make an account or even a post if you have something to share. If you enjoy my content, this is a great way to show support for what I do. Thanks guys, and now let's get back to the video. Normally, when I review a client, it is made to work on multiple servers and different anti-cheats, but Shoreline is a little different. It was built on and for 2b2t and the Grim anti-cheat specifically. So while the combat modules are extremely effective and powerful on 2b2t, they don't work as well on other hacker vs hacker combat servers with different anti-cheats. AutoCrystal. This module automatically places and breaks end crystals to damage nearby players. I have seen a few people claiming that it is as good as or maybe even better than Future for 2b2t, and Future is well known as the main combat client for 2b2t, so I think this says a lot about the module. KillAura. This module automatically attacks nearby enemies with a sword or axe to deal as much damage as possible. The module is fine-tuned for Grim and 2b2t and works well compared to some of the other clients I have tested. Surround. This module places obsidian around your feet to protect you from explosions. This module is fast and it even worked well on my high ping. It was surprisingly reliable and is comparable to Future or Maya, which again is unheard of for 2b2t. AutoMine. This module automatically mines selected blocks. It's usually used to break other players' surround so that you can city them or basically spam them with end crystals to kill them. The module works really well and it's impressively fast and reliable on Grim. Shoreline has built a reputation for being a very powerful client for hacker vs hacker combat, but only on servers with the Grim anti-cheat like 2b2t.org. It is crazy to me that there is now a free client that can compete with paid hacks like Maya and Future, and potentially even outperform them in some cases. Shoreline's creator Linus is a 2b2t player, and he told me that he enjoys hacker vs hacker combat as he sees it more like his code versus the code in someone else's client. This definitely shows in his work. His understanding of the 2b2t meta and anti-cheat combined with the will to outperform other clients has resulted in an insanely capable and powerful client. The default key for opening the GUI is right shift. When I first opened the GUI, my first thoughts were that it looked a lot like EarthHack combined with RussiaHack, and I mean this in a good way. The GUI is very clean and easy to use. I like all of the little animations, and the GUI itself can be customized with blur, scale, and color options. Modules that are enabled get a ring or border around the settings when they are opened. I really like how this looks. It clearly separates the settings from the other listed modules, but when modules are not enabled, this ring or border is not shown, and so the settings blend in more with the other modules, and this is maybe something that could be improved in future versions of the client. Also, another small detail that I find a little confusing at first was the color pickers. I really like being able to select colors, and being able to specify hex color codes is really neat, but some of the color pickers just didn't work or allow me to set a new color. I realized you need to first check the submit box and then it works fine. This just feels a little broken to me, but at the same time I can't really complain. It is a leaked and now free client after all. Shoreline also offers some nice nice HUD modules, but unfortunately, like the future client, there is no click and drag HUD editor. All of the HUD elements are editable and have additional settings, but when it comes to placement, they are assigned a corner and you can't just drag and place them anywhere on your screen. Overall, the GUI works well, it's fast, responsive, and has nice animations, and can be customized with a few settings. It could be improved in a few small ways, but regardless, it's very impressive and more than usable. When it comes to client support, with Shoreline being a leak, there will be no future updates or official support offered for the 1.0 release. Obviously, when 2.0 comes out, it will have its own support channels and updates, but 1.0 comes as is with no guarantees. Though if anyone has any issues with the client, feel free to leave a comment on my website and I'll try to help you. So in conclusion, Shoreline was and still is going to become another paid option, but this 1.0 release was leaked and can now be used for free. The client is clearly made for the Grim anti-cheat and is an amazing free option for anyone who plays on 2b2t. The combat modules genuinely compete against other paid for options like Mayo and Future, but again only really work on 2b2t or the Grim anti-cheat. If you have not heard of or tried Shoreline, I would recommend giving it a go. It's genuinely an awesome client and I am very excited for future 2.0 new base releases. But until those become available, the official file built by Linus that is linked down below is probably your best bet for playing with Shoreline. If you have used Shoreline or end up giving it a go, please come back and leave a comment. I'd love to hear what you guys think of this client in the comments down below, and I'll see you all down there. If you enjoyed this video, please consider leaving a like and consider subscribing if you haven't already, and maybe consider joining my members to help me make more content like this in the future. Anyways, that has been more than enough rambling for one day, and with that said, I have been your boy KiLAB. Peace in the Middle East.